What's up? What's up? What's up, guys? I'm gonna give it a few minutes until somebody joins. Let's see. Let's see. Late night vibes. Let me check my phone and make sure that it's good because stream gonna be slacking sometimes. Let's see what's up. Yo, what's up, dude? Dude, I had a good day, man. I didn't really work a whole lot today. Had basically a half day, not even a half day, a third of a day. Then I went to a Capitals game, hockey game. I just got back. Great game. It was awesome. What up, Soda? What's up? What's up? How you doing? Hello. I was in Ashburn today for a little bit. Not impressed. Not impressed. Let me see here. We should get a leave. What's it called? Kyle update. By the way, he's gonna be joining in at some point. Let's see. Oh, of course, 4-1. They won 4-1. I had great seats. I did a little bit of recording. It'll be in my next video. It was awesome. Nothing much, just chilling here on Friday night. Yep, and it was all I needed to see. You had a quintuple, okay. Wow, and FP, nice. Gotcha, nice. That's what's up. I'm sure I'll give it a try one of these days. We'll see. But yeah, I was near Broadlands, Shops Orion Park. I'm sure you know where that's at. But it was okay. I mean, because I went with a friend and he lived in Ashburn, so he was the one that was driving to the game. So hey, he said, "Come meet me at my house." I'm like, "Cool, man. Send me the address," and that was that. 2 free packs of Modelo. Nice, dude. Christian, what up? What up? What up? How you doing, dude? How you doing? How was your week? I think this is probably the week that I've dashed the least. Yesterday was my fault, but the rest of the week, life just happens. But we're gonna make up for it for sure. Mm. No fights, dude. But the seats, man, the seats were so good. Like, I don't even know how much it would cost. I mean, it would cost a lot for sure. Some, because the first he has suites, and then we actually had a chance to switch the tickets out for like closer to the game, so we did that instead. But it was awesome for sure. It was a good game. They started losing when they came back on top. But DC parking, oh man, I'm so glad he volunteered to drive because that was not fun. Gotcha. Yeah, I think, sometimes life gets in the way, but that's okay, you know. Let me see here. I'm gonna see what time um Kyle will be joining. Well, he gave me a time, but he's also in Texas, so I gotta think about that one. Let's see. Let's see. He said I think around 12:15. So 12:15 his time. So half an hour. Oh yeah, that's not so bad. Nice. Yeah, it would be fun for sure. I mean, I wouldn't be dashing anywhere near Capital One Arena, that's for sure. Mm, gotcha. Yeah, no, I mean, for sure. I think for me, for football games, I don't want to be too close where you're like at eye level. I want to be a little bit above, so you can see everything. But yeah, I was looking at some tickets for the Redskins Giants games, and I found some decent ones for like $150. So I'm definitely thinking about it. I'm trying to convince my friend that I went to the hockey game with to go to that game, but he doesn't want to go because it's going to be cold. When I'm like, bro, come on, really cold? It's not an excuse. It's terrible. Oh, I have, but she's mostly in Maryland. She just happens to get dipped into DC a lot. But yeah, I mean, she if what I'm trying to say is, if she can do it, we could all do it. But I think it's just a matter of like knowing your market, knowing the roads, all that stuff, knowing what area not to go. You know what I mean? So, but I did get an email from DoorDash about package deliveries. I don't know if you guys got that one or not. Where it's like you pick up the package from somebody's house and you basically drop it off at UPS or USPS or FedEx or whatever. That seems pretty easy. If I get one of those and it pays well, I'll do it. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean sometimes it's just slow, but yeah, I think tomorrow I am planning on dashing most of the day, but I do have a friend's birthday party to go to in the afternoon, so we shall see. Let's see. Look at some of these comments real quick. I haven't seen one yet, but Soda. I mean, it's a new email that I got today from DoorDash. That's like a little bit different, where you take it, you drop it off at like a FedEx place or like UPS or whatever. So I don't know. Even if it pays, like even if it just pays decent just to try it out, I would do it just to say, hey, you know what, I tried it out, it wasn't for me, or you know what, it's really good. Yeah. So you go to the customer's pickup address and you bring it to the drop off location, scan a QR code, and then send them the receipt with the tracking. I mean, it seems pretty easy. Yo, yo, what's? Oh yeah, I see you peeping the flag back there. Nice. What up? What up? The car is good, man. The car is good. Although when it is colder, I feel like hybrids kind of like act up a little bit, but it's good, man. My plan is to run into the ground, Kent. So I'm probably gonna drive it for like 2 or 3 more years and then get another car. But so far, nothing but oil changes and tires. But it's been good. I definitely recommend it for sure. Where's Chuck? Who's Chuck? I don't get it. Oh no, chill, bro. Chill with that. I just got it. Never mind. I just got it. Chill. Chill. Yeah, no, thank you. Yeah, yeah, we'll see. Gotta wait for them. Gotta wait from them. Like Christmas deals. I'm not gonna pay $300 more for the same laptop that I just bought for $300 less. So I'm gonna wait for that to go back on sale. Nice. Yeah, I think today I had a pretty productive day. Maybe it might not reflect like money wise, but definitely, definitely life wise, I guess. Where's the pigeon meat at? I don't get it. Santos says, Hola, te sigo desde New York. Hey, that's what's up, man. Nice. I was curious about that, Santos. If there's like a market for like DoorDash Spanish videos. I'm sure there is, but I never thought about it. I don't know, man. I feel like sometimes when I want to talk in Spanish, like in my brain, I gotta like switch something. Um, and sometimes it's harder, and then other times it just comes out natural. You know what I mean? So, but I thank you, Santos. Let me see here. Yeah, I'm not really a huge fan of Windows, but yeah, I'll definitely check it out for sure. Best Buy. Where's my closest Best Buy? Fair Lakes. Fair Lakes. Although I could just buy it online, but if she's a Cowboys fan, no, you gotta drop her, bro. Drop her for sure. Oh, um, I'm really, man. That's a tough question. Hey, thank you, Santos. Nice man. Thank you. Mac or Windows? I don't know. I'm just not a huge fan of the new Windows like operating system, but I either or to be honest. So not really, I'm not really going to use it for a whole lot. heavy duty stuff, you know. Yeah, sounds like a match made in heaven right there. Oh, for sure. Yeah, I'm sure I would, you know. But it was funny, man. At the game, we went and I got one beer, fries, and chicken tenders or like chicken poppers, whatever they want to call them. $50. Just like that. It was gone. 50 bucks. 50 bucks. Although they do give you 10% if you're a Capital One card holder, like your debit or credit, you know, because there's Capital One Arena. So I guess I saved some, but although the beer, to be fair, was pretty big. It was like, you know, this big. So basically, right? Yep. You know what was interesting? They had a Uber Eats pickup sign inside the venue. So I wonder if maybe if they mean that you could order through the app and you pick it up yourself, or are there actual drivers, which I doubt, going into the venue to pick up Uber Eats orders? That just sounds like it'd be a pain in the ass. Hey, but you know, the game was free, so I don't mind paying for food and a drink. Let me see. Oh yeah, I hate the Eagles. That's a fact. Hmm. I don't know, man. Maybe that means I'm slacking, bro. Maybe that means I'm just slacking a little bit. You know, no. Honestly, I think who's gonna win the challenge? I think it's gonna be between Zero and Ty. I think, but although I am gonna work a lot towards the end of the month, so we'll see what happens. What up, Leeds? What's going on, dude? Oh, you back need servicing? Okay, so question for you: when you mean servicing, what does it need? I know it's electric, right? So, what is that? What does that entail? Like, what breaks down on that? Oh, but so yeah, man, I'm gonna drop in a second for sure. Oof. Yeah, I mean, hey, man, you know, I think oh, you know what would be cool? Maybe I'll ask everyone to put their earnings and then I'll put it into like a little Excel sheet or something, or make like a little graphic. Oh, you can share it that way. I think that'd be pretty cool. So we know what everyone's at. Let me see here. Hold on one second, but sort of. Let me see here. Yeah, man. Nice. Well, I need a little proof for that. All right, we're gonna put in the link here. Let me see here. Although, oh, that's okay. Break. So you never thought about any new chain? Yeah, I think I saw you fixing the chain in one of your videos. That's why I didn't realize it was electric. Cause I'm like, there's a chain, so it's got to be, you know, like the normal bike. But gotcha. I mean, hopefully, I didn't set you back a whole lot of money. Sounds expensive though. Now, for all my soccer peeps out there, yo, this World Cup has been insane. I cannot believe that Croatia beat Brazil, but honestly, in penalties, anything can happen. That's for sure. That just means the customers have money. Mm. Yeah, you know what's funny? I mean, I think it's just one of those things that you're gonna spend a lot of money when you go to a game for like drinks and stuff, But gotcha, nice. That's good. That's good. But I want the final to be Argentina England. I think it would be a good final. But I really don't want France to win again. I just don't like. I just don't like some of the players from France. But anything can happen, to be honest. Hey, for all I know, Morocco could be Portugal. Who knows? But it's been a pretty interesting World Cup for sure. See here. Do. Ah, I don't like some of the players in France. Oh, Leeds, you gotta have some faith in your boys, man. You gotta have some faith in them. I'm gonna bring in Bud Soda here and Sapphire Dasher. What's up, guys?
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Is that fucking there?
What's up?
Oh, whoops, sorry, I'm on. Hey, I was on mute.
Oh,
I was on mute.
yeah, I don't like Mbappe. I think the dude's cocky. I'm not a fan, but he's a good player, so anything can happen. Let's see.
So, hate to pull you away from sports talk.
Are you good?
Go on. Can I challenge you on Peak Pay?
Sure, you're not gonna change my mind, but go for it.
Last night I had 250 peak until 130, and I was averaging over 35 an hour for those couple hours, and really 2 hours straight. And then like anything $1.50 up for me is really good. It's $1.50 now, and after 130, it's gonna go up to 250. So like I don't even look at it. I don't even look for hidden tip indicators. As long as the order is profitable, I'm gonna grab it up. As long as it's not like a stupid low amount. Like I'm guessing someone is going to the same place. They forgot items, so they were trying to pull a sneaky one and put a no tip order in.
Right.
Taco Bell's going to the same place. And I was like, $9 when there's $1.50 peak for 2 orders. That's $3 of that peak pay. Heck no, not happening. So
I hear you. I think I guess I don't care about peak pay. Like if I'm already there and the peak pay is there, cool. But I'm just saying, like, I think sometimes people see peak pay and they'll chase it. But I think for you, when you're doing late night dashing, it's just a bonus. You know what I mean? Because people are not really going to be out there. But yeah,
it makes late night really worth it for me because after 11, most times it's sitting in drive-thrus, and I don't know if that's why the person got patient because my 2 other orders were Taco Bell, McDonald's, both of which I sit in drive-thru, and Taco Bell is busy, so there's not much I can do about that.
right. Yeah.
There's like 4 people in front of me. I got through McDonald's in maybe 3 minutes, so I don't know. They called me, and I told them what was going on. Let them know. I got this one to drop off. It a little further up, and then I got the other 2 because I was on a natural triple, and I got you 2 right next door to each other, and I can, I'll let you know when I'm on my way. I'll call you, and then like right when I went to go, I just dropped off the first one. Boom, she canceled. It's like now our order's still sitting there, so I got a feeling because the way she was talking to me that they're intoxicated. So I probably would have denied them anyway.
Yeah. Like I said, I think if people, I think have you ever thought about this about sort of how many drivers do you think are doing late night dashing like you are right now?
There's 3 of us out that I know of. There was 5 of us out earlier. All but one earlier was multi-appers. Now all of us are multi-appers.
So it's 5 of you, and there's probably what, like a Taco Bell, gas station. I'm assuming maybe a McDonald's. So let's say like 3 or 4 merchants, right? So do you think there's enough business to keep all you guys busy right now?
Yes, very. It's a military base.
Gotcha. See, I think if I could see in my market how many dashes are online right now, it would be some stupid amount. Definitely like way more than 5.
Oh yeah, definitely way more than 5, especially when you're out there in Tyson's.
Yeah,
yeah.
I remember you saying that in a video before. Like, you'd like to see how many people are active online, and then you could
I
follow
think
patterns
I think it would be cool,
and
man.
maybe
Just
know
to
when not to bother because there's way too many people out.
exactly. I think it would be cool to somehow be able to see that, or like even like if you're from the customer side, if the customer could see there's this many dashers online in the market or something, you know, then I
Yeah.
could just
Well,
pull up my customer app and look at that, you know.
well, like support won't give them exact numbers, but like they will tell customers there are not many out
Well, yeah.
because I've had customers tell me this. Because they called support saying, "Hey, I still don't have a dasher, and it's been 35 minutes. I still haven't been able to find a dasher." Like
That's
just
when you
being
ask, did they
assigned
tip?
one. They
If
tip.
didn't tip. Okay, well,
They tip. It's just
Yeah.
backlog. It gets that way in my market when it's busy.
I fully embrace the no tip, no trip philosophy. I've been gypped one too many times on orders that look great. Turns out it's all base pay, like the $8 order I took to Resden the other day.
Well,
Yeah, I think we've all gotten cheated at one point or another, but as long as you're okay with the whatever the offer is when you first took it, then you should have no problem, you know.
Yeah.
well, when it's 250 peak and it's a good paying stack,
Hey, thanks, Nicker.
and
What's
the
up, man?
second offer is going either the same building or close by. Honestly, it's $455. I don't really give a crap. It's paying decent enough. It's profitable. I'm gonna do it. It's basically, I know you're no tip, no trip, but for me, it's the bid for my service. If it's profitable, I'll do it. And I do know that I'm probably gonna get a bad rating or
Yeah,
maybe have a headache.
I think it works for you. You know,
Yeah.
it's no problem.
I had a
But yeah,
Grubhub earlier. He tips well in app. I've had him several times. I've been 10 minutes since I dropped it off, and they called me saying, "Hey, did you drop off this order?" And like, of course, the support agent that called me wasn't very versed. It was probably like one of the few bad Grubhub ones I've had. Like it was bad, but like he was misunderstanding that yes, I've dropped it off. Go look in spoof text, and you can see it.
right.
You can
Miss
see
Tina,
I took
yeah,
pictures.
Kyle is gonna stop by. Let me send him a text because he says we'll be here in 15 minutes. Let's see. Everyone.
Yeah, on Uber Eats, I take what I feel is profitable, which is anything that is $1 or more per mile, or if I look closely at the map and I know the restaurants are in that area, then I'm like, okay, yeah, this is a low paying order, but I know there's a lot of good restaurants around this area.
Yeah, like the times I have to swallow my pride, there's no peak pay, would be like middle of the afternoon. And I know on a $10 stack, one of those is probably $3.50. That's a no tip order.
Just come out to Nova's in my area. There's
But
peak pay all the time.
how far are you from here? Do you know?
I am probably like
So you're near Fort
8-9 hours
Bragg,
from you.
right? Right. You said it's near Fort Bragg. Is that what you said?
Oh, I'm Fort Drum.
Fort Drum. My bad.
Oh.
My bad. Fort Drum.
Yeah, Fort Drum, New York.
Right.
So like I'm near Lake Ontario and the Thousand Islands.
7 hours.
Okay.
That's not too far.
Oh yeah. Yes. I will use the proper term for our sport out there in
Oh wow, you're like
Europe.
really close to Canada, man. Like
England. That England football is very, very popular, especially with them in the quarterfinals of the World Cup.
Oh, of course.
Gonna be a lot of pub deliveries out there tonight.
Like I mean, I know soccer is not everyone's like cup of tea, but I mean, to me, man, like it's one of the best times every 4 years just to watch the World Cup. And you know what's funny? The last World Cup, I was gonna go to Russia, but then my daughter was born, and it kind of threw all my plans. And you know, but the next one should be here in the States, so I'm pretty hyped for that.
Kids, man, messing up all our plans.
Right? Necro, man. Yeah, I had a decent day. I didn't really make a whole lot of money, but went to see a Capitals game, a hockey game, and yes, it leads. It's football. Yeah, I know that, but we're here, and I wonder how that came about. Like, how do you go from football to soccer? Like
Because I guess football was already the name for
It's the
football
international game.
in the States. So when
right,
soccer
but how do you get soccer? Like, where does soccer come from? I mean,
I
the
don't know.
Australians, their
It's
nickname is
something
Socceroos. So I don't know. That's interesting.
It's some U.S. thing that probably got invented when we weren't even thought of.
Yeah.
They should call football out here rugby, basically, because that's kind of what it is. It's just with pads.
Well, Australia has rugby.
Right.
That's a big sport over there, so we can't call it rugby because it's not traditional rugby.
Mm-hmm.
It's not traditional football either, though. So,
But I think football out in the States gets its name from people. Well, using their foot to kick a ball.
I think it's just something that's just not going to change, just because it's one of the greatest sports out there. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I mean, I love American football, but I do think it's kind of funny that we call it football.
That one's 9. This one's showing 750 potential hidden tip indicator. I think it might go up by $1. It's 12-pack White Claw.
Or get a banger like what Nova had 2 nights ago.
What happened?
The banger you had 2 nights ago that turned into
Oh,
$50.
dude, I know, man. I wonder how many drivers declined that because they simply didn't want to leave Reston, or maybe they didn't want to go to Fairfax or whatever.
I had a panic attack in Reston when I was trying to dash out there on Sunday because I got a lot of shit going on right now. I have to move apartments within 2 months.
Yeah, I had an order last night. He picked Taco Bell, and it was the one close to me here. But he picked Fast Track, which is a gas station that's like 10 to 12 miles away, depending where you are from here. And it was just all ice cream. Like, he could have got ice cream from 7-Eleven here and not waited and not probably had bad tacos. Like, I guarantee his tacos were not that great because it was like a 40-minute round trip, but the order paid me $23.50, and it was like $1.60 a mile round trip. So yeah, I'm gonna do it.
That's not bad. $1.60 a mile.
No, you gotta understand. $1.60 went out of the zone, not at the merchant. I wasn't sitting at the Taco Bell.
Right.
So I was away from her. So if you think about it, if you were sitting at the Taco Bell, it'd be like $3 a mile. I don't know. It's hard for me to explain. Like, you know how you tabulate your daily average?
Yeah.
Versus per order? You got to think about it differently that way.
I hear you. Necro saying, Google saying World Cup is bigger. Yeah, I think, I think because for the Olympics, you do got to qualify and stuff, but I feel like for the World Cup, I mean, it's so hard to even get to the World Cup. There's so many good countries that don't even make it to the World Cup. And I think
2026 viewership is supposed to be here in the States.
Yeah, I think viewership-wise, I think when people watch it for sure.
Like, there's definitely way better countries than us. I'm surprised we tied England. That's like a really big shocker because England's way better at it than us.
Well, I think that's the beauty of it, when like it's just 11 guys versus 11 guys,
There are payoffs because some guys will purposefully lose to a crap team and pay them off to do so because it would seed them better and they don't have to face the hard rival to get the championship round.
No, I hear you on that, but that backfired on a lot of teams this time. Like Spain was okay being second, and they lost against Morocco and things like that. But no, I think that happens maybe more when you're qualifying, like especially like in like smaller sections of the world. But I think most dominant countries, like they want to make it, they want to be first, you know. But
Yeah, it's usually Middle East, African teams that play those kind of shenanigans. Maybe some Asian.
But yeah, no, I mean, I watched the Argentina game today when I was waiting for orders, and it was awesome watching the penalty shootout. But yeah, I think I really want England to beat France. I think after that, I don't really care. But I just don't want France to win. I'm just stuck on that. I know Leeds doesn't think that England's gonna pull it off, but I think Harry Kane's gonna have a hat trick. It's gonna be great. Yeah, it's it's just a name now. Football, they do kick it, extra points, field goals. But
So Nova, you up for that challenge? We go to Tyson's on Friday, the day before Christmas Eve, and try to find parking. At Tyson's 1. Tyson's 2 is out of question.
I don't know about that. No, I value my sanity,
You still have sanity after dashing over 40 hours a week?
Yeah, of course.
That's impressive.
No, it's not as hard as you think it is. It's just decline, move on, keep working.
Well, sorry, you also sacrifice your sleep, so.
Well, yeah.
And then your body reminds you, like, hey, you're out of gas. Go to sleep. Like it did this morning. Did yesterday.
I barely got Top Dasher again, and I was on the first, getting to 70%. I didn't care if I got it or not.
Let me look at my stats. I don't think I'm anywhere near Top Dasher. Let's see.
Hang on. I've declined a few orders tonight. I'll tell you where I'm at.
I have a 48% acceptance rate, an 89% completion rate, 95% on time or early, almost at 200 deliveries, and a 5.0 customer rating.
Yes.
My customers in Ashburn actually like me.
Had NFL Europe, NFL Europa. Yeah, I mean, I watched a couple games back in the day.
Oh, are you going to go check out any XFL games?
Maybe, man. I think
they're a hell of a lot cheaper than the Commanders.
Oh, for sure. That's for sure. Yeah, that's for sure. I think I really do want to go to the next game we have, but tickets are kind of expensive, to be honest. I don't know. We'll see.
I'm sure you can sweet talk someone into giving you free tickets.
Yeah, that's doubtful.
It's like, hey, do you order DoorDash? If you give me a $20 tip, I'll definitely deliver it to you very quickly.
Yeah.
Just be within 3 miles. Because that's your threshold, right? 625, 3 miles or less.
Yep.
And then for 725, do you go up to 4 miles or less?
Wait, say that again?
For 725 without peak pay, do you go up to 4 miles, or do you kind of keep it around the 3 to 5? Or
it would depend of where it's coming from, on where it's going. Because not all the miles are created equal. True. If it's going to be 4 miles into another zone full of restaurants or whatever, yeah, maybe. If I've been slow, sure.
Ashburn's quite similar to that, where
I think Ashburn is also everything is spread out. So it might say 3 or 4 miles, but it's not going to take you 10 minutes exactly. So everything is a lot, even though it's more miles.
Parking is so much better. You don't have to fight anyone for it.
I don't have to fight anyone for my parking. I'm just, it doesn't make any sense to go to Tyson's 1. That's just silly.
Oh, you want to go to Tyson's 1. You want to try to find parking in one of those garages. It's fun.
I mean, if I'm picking up an order, sure, but I'm not gonna go there just to chill there. I already have to have an order going in, basically.
Well, the expensive restaurants in Tyson's 1 are the ones by Barnes and Nobles.
Yeah, but those they actually have to-go parking, so you don't even have to park in the garage. You can just park by the little roundabout area.
Well, like you, I kind of prefer Tyson's too, because that's just that mall's expensive as hell, and I can't afford shit in there except Andy's Pizza, which is okay
Yeah.
pizza. I've had better.
Whoa, that's a hot take right there. Andy's pizza is okay pizza. Okay, so what did you have from Andy's? What kind of pizza?
Pepperoni and cheese.
Okay, and when you went, were they busy? Were they slow? What time did you go?
When did I decide to risk my life up there in Tyson's? I think maybe 4 weeks ago. On a Saturday afternoon around 1:00. I didn't ping you because I figured you were out on a delivery.
But were they busy? Because
Yes.
sometimes when they're really busy, they don't have the best pizza out there.
Yes.
You know, but I think for how fast you get it and for how much you're paying, it's pretty good.
I mean, the slices are a pretty decent size,
Yeah.
but I've had better.
From where? Give me an example.
Rubino's, which is like 2 minutes from my apartment.
Rubino's.
Yeah, I love
Really?
that place. Yeah, I love it.
The one that was near my work closed in Virginia Center, Dallas, in VCD. In
Oh,
Heard of them?
I'm trying to
That
get
one.
that. Oh, speaking
Ooh.
of the area
It's
where
okay.
you have your W2 in, I think it was last Saturday where I decided to dash in a couple different zones. So my first zone from 8 to 10 in the morning was your OG zone,
Mhm.
the main Sterling zone, and
Yeah.
I had to take a delivery to the Drug Enforcement Agency.
Where's that at?
I forgot. I thought it was a data center at first. Then I go in. I'm like, oh wait, this is Drug Enforcement Agency, and there was security guards like, can I help you? It's like, I just have a drop off. Can I just drop it somewhere?
I know there's a building. I don't know. I know it's government, but it doesn't have any type of labeling or anything.
You have
Near
to go
like
inside.
oh, for this one, you basically you don't even make it past the security guard. Usually, you leave it with him.
Yeah,
So
that's the one that I was in. That's the Drug Enforcement Agency, DEA.
I didn't see any type of like signage or
It's
anything.
inside.
I didn't even leave my car.
You probably weren't paying. Oh, well, lucky you.
Yeah,
I did.
No, you have to go through security, and he's like, "Oh, you picking delivery?" I'm like, "Yeah, okay, just do it with me. Cool."
Yep, that's what I did.
But I didn't even leave my car. Look at this question. Noah, do you rent in how's the cost of living? It's really high, and yes, I do rent. Very high.
I
But
am not going to answer that question.
It depends on where you live in this area in Northern Virginia, but right here in Fairfax, it's pretty pricey.
If you live anywhere in Loudoun County, Fairfax County, and you're renting, you're looking at a average rent price of about $2,000 to $2,200 for a 1-bedroom apartment, and it goes up from there. And you still have to pay for your own utilities and property taxes.
Yep, it's pricey to live here. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
Oh, look at this. You got a free bottle of Crown Royal. Hey, nice. Customer gave me their work address. Hey, that happens a lot more often than people realize. They're like, oh, I thought I put my different address. Oops, sorry.
If that ever happens to me again, I'm just going to tell the customers like, well, I appreciate it. You can reach out to support, get your order canceled, refunded. I am not going to go beyond what is in my app. Sorry.
Yeah, whenever that happens, I just tell them, I got to talk to support because the app is, GPS based. And they're like, oh, okay. And then that's it. And then support will cancel it or whatever. So
there was one time that I did take an Uber Eats order to someone's actual address. I regret doing that because it was like an additional 5 miles, even though that he did give me a tip, but I was still pissed off. Yeah,
Thomas, but we were actually garbage a couple years ago. Now we're surprisingly not so bad. I said, hey, man, I appreciate it.
The Commanders are in the playoffs. Well, I don't know how bad that tie's going to screw them over, but
yeah, you don't really have to keep your acceptance rating near 70. I mean, that's a optional choice by you, but you don't have to. Nothing happens if you don't.
This is going to be a hot take.
Because acceptance rating for me is just another metric that if it mattered, then I wouldn't be getting the orders that I'm getting. You
still get a lot of trash on. You still get a lot of trash if they're in the high priority.
I mean, you get trash anywhere, I think. But for example, like the other Adam that was in Tyson's, he actually reset his acceptance rating like 2 weeks ago, and it finally kicked in. And he didn't get any of the Macy's orders that I got or the other 2 Dashers that were next to us got. He was like the 4th or 5th one, even though technically he was prioritized, which makes no sense. You know,
It's just another DoorDash scam. That's all it is.
Well, I got it the hard way. It seems to work for me, especially in the mid-afternoon. Instead of getting a single $3 offer, yeah, it's going to be in the stack, but I'll get a $10 stack, which is profitable, versus doing nothing, Because when I let it slip below 50%, I was like at 47.
Mm-hmm.
I just sat there for an hour and 45 minutes doing absolutely nothing. Like,
if there's good cash flow, I'll take it. I'll take any offer.
Yeah, I think because we know my favorite is
picky,
burgers. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think what a lot of people miss is the adaptability part. Because I know Nova went out and worked breakfast early in Tyson, and he was taking like $5 for a mile. Just boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
Oh, that was before you started sleeping in finally. Or one of the less tenure workers at his W2 jinx them at 2 in the morning or 3 in the morning.
But I think that was
to haul it up to Maryland. You love going to Maryland, don't you, Nova?
Well, if I'm on company time, no problem. But in my own time, nope, I hate it. Yeah, but I think for breakfast, I'm always more lenient because breakfast is cheaper. People don't tip as much. I'm just doing it to stay busy. Build up a little bit of a cushion for when it gets slow.
You're still averaging
much
like
more
20
calm.
an hour, so
Yeah,
that really really helps. If you could keep yourself above 20 an hour, that really helps you in the long
run. Especially for breakfast. Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, speaking of breakfast, when I was delivering, I had to pick up an order in Herndon, and it was at the bagel company. I think it's called
the Bagel Cafe.
Bagel Cafe.
That place is trash.
Oh man, those bagels were huge. Well, my order wasn't trash. It was paying $7.25 for 4 miles.
I'm saying the places. Like if you go there at the wrong time of the day, you'll be waiting for like forever.
Oh yeah, I was there after the breakfast rush. But those were some pretty big ass bagels in there.
Oh yeah, I think you definitely get a good bang for your buck for sure.
And then I somehow wound up in Oakton. I don't know how the fuck I wound up in Oakton, but I wound up in Oakton. And there's another bagel cafe under. It's not Bagel Cafe, but it's another one that's in like a really small shopping center. That you can take Fox Mill Road all the way to. And it was pretty nice in there. The order was ready and all that fun stuff, and it smelled great in there.
Yeah, I don't even know how you would end up all the way in Oakton, but that's far.
I don't know. It happened. Hey, it's not as bad as when I first started doing this food delivery stuff, where I started with Uber Eats, and from Ashburn, I wound up in Stone Ridge. From Stone Ridge, I wound up going to Chantilly to pick up something, and then that order from Chantilly had to go to Vienna. And then the Starbucks order dragged me to Tyson's, and that order dragged me to one of the many gay communities in Tyson's.
Yeah, at that point, I just feel like you like driving, then, dude.
Yeah, that's basically what Uber Eats does. If you're not careful, you could wind up everywhere. You could wind up far away from where you want to be.
Any of these apps will drag you everywhere you let them.
Mm-hmm.
It can be good sometimes. Like the money can be really good. It's like, well, these are paying really good. Why would I not take these? Like you said, gated communities, way out in Mumford, Egypt. Traffic horrible at this one place. Like, you gotta be really careful that you don't let it do that to you. And then the lower paying offer is the one, like a big stack. Like, let's say it's offering $18 stack. The smaller offer is the one going to where the traffic is hell and you're gonna spend 40 minutes on it,
Mm-hmm.
Or
yeah, that was
people
before
who don't answer, they'll get code and they won't answer their phone or.
Oh yeah, well, I have a strategy for those customers. You don't answer your phone. I called you. I texted you. I have the evidence. Your food's staying with me, and I'm going to eat it. I don't give a fuck.
Be careful.
Or
if
what?
Get a contract? If support cancels it, fine. But otherwise, if you can't get in that gated community, but it lets you hit arrived, take a picture right at the gate. Spam that in customer button on your approach, and hopefully it lets you just hit it a little sooner so you don't have to, wait a full 5 minutes after you stopped and got out. Frick that. I
Luckily,
freaking hate it when it's already counting down. I've gotten greedy a couple times, and the last 2 times I got greedy were the times the customer said, "Oh, you never delivered it." And well, I had it say it the other night, but it didn't make sense. It said I didn't wait for the time, but it said I took the final picture. I'm like, but you can't take the picture unless the timer runs out.
I mean, luckily in
So
Ashburn, there's not too many gay communities I have to worry about over here. And if I go to like Belmont Country Club and it takes me to the wrong gate, I can go around to the main gate where there's a security guard and they'll let me in. This guy, give them the name and the address of the person you're delivering to.
So I challenged it, and I said, well, the picture said it was for the right address, and the timer did run out, or else I couldn't take the picture. And 10 minutes later, the contract violation was already gone. So
I
I don't
haven't got a
know how
contract
that
violation in a
system
while.
works, whether it's always automated or not.
You want
But
one?
there must be someone in there manually reviewing some things.
No, I was just saying like I haven't gotten one. I typically in Tyson's, my rating always goes down when I go to Tyson's. I feel like people in Tyson's don't really care. But if I want to bring it back up, I just go to Reston and it comes back up.
You get some good orders.
You can guess the snake that bit me. No tip, $3.50 offer.
Mm-hmm.
The person did not have their phone number connected, did not have their app updated even to do the in-app messaging. I at least still texted it so DoorDash can see it. So it still looks like I'm trying to communicate, because one of the steps is, did you make attempts to contact? Like, you have to have at least 2 attempts, which is phone calls, text. So the company can still see that. Same for Grubhub, same for Uber. They can all see those.
Wait, so Thomas said whenever I call someone on DoorDash and try to contact them, they're not even from around here. Well, I think it's because it always masks the phone number, so you never have their true phone number. If that's
with that
number, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
California, New York.
This is what will happen when you, like, let's say you're at that gated community, they won't answer the door, and you had that 5-minute timer, and you took the picture at the gate, and you left the description where it was. When you get a minute or 2 away, that's when they'll start calling you, or then you're important. I freaking hate that.
Yeah, that always happens. It always happens like that. After you drop it off or whatever, then they call you.
Yeah, I have on Uber Eats. I have 2 dislikes. The first one I know where it's from. It was my first foray into Reston, and I was calling the customer, messaging the customer at a hotel over there. I think it was the Marriott or the Westin, one of those 2. And they never came downstairs to get their food. Never met me at the door. So I left their food at a table, took a picture, and left. And then I got a dislike on my profile. And then there was one time a customer, I picked up a Dunkin' Donuts order, and a customer immediately started texting me as soon as they could see me driving and be like, "Where the fuck you at?" And I'm just like, I didn't respond because I was driving. It's like, I'm not going to text and drive, buddy. I'm on Ashburn Village Parkway. So it was a leave at door, so I left it at the door. I heard the door open when my back was turned. I never turned around to look at them. And then I go into my Uber Eats app, and this is direct feedback that customers can leave. And this was early on, and this doesn't go away. I can't appeal this, unfortunately. Recent feedback: professionalism with customers. When you get feedback like this, the customer is letting you know your service wasn't what they were expecting. Everyone is unique. However, highly rated delivery partners tell us it's usually best to be polite, professional, and detail-oriented. I get that, but you know what? I'm the type of person, I'm just picking up your food and dropping it off. I am not going to go above and beyond for your ass. Unless you're paying me like $50. If you're paying me $50, yeah, I'll go above and beyond for you. But if you're just doing the normal tipping, yeah, screw that. I'll just be like, I'm on my way. Come get your food.
I just do. I'm on my way. I don't really bother them unless I know it's going to be over a 10-minute wait.
Yeah, I always text them if I've been there for a while.
I think I rarely ever talk to the customers unless I have to, like if something bad is happening or I need something from them. If not, I don't ring doorbells. I don't knock unless it tells me to. Most people always have that, oh, I have a dog or my baby's sleeping or, all the excuses.
Or as you're walking up to the door and the dog starts barking without you even leaving the food, it's just like, well, they know I'm here now.
Yeah, I think for the most part, I've never had any issues with it. But I think most customers are keeping track of the order. They get the email with the photo that we dropped it off. So it's like all the extra texting from like us, for me, just seems a little bit extra for no real reason,
Mm-hmm. Well, for Uber Eats is highly driven by customer service. So there's always the slight chance if you provide really good customer service, you could get a little extra tip. Now, Uber Eats does high tips, just like DoorDash, but our tip, any tip over $10 is hidden.
Yes, I heard that from Pedro. I saw that. Well, Kyle is going to be joining soon, he said. So he just got home.
I watched Pedro's last video. Wasn't impressed. Why are you turning on DoorDash if you're not? I know you just want to see what you get as a top dasher and try to get your AR back down to 0%. But if you're not going to use an app for making some money, I don't want to see it. Let me see Uber Eats. Why are there not more Uber Eats YouTubers? I can't be the only one.
That's a good question. I wonder why that is. Why there are not that many like only Uber Eats people. That's interesting. I never thought about that.
I think it's because UDM. I think that it's because DoorDash, it's easy to know what the payouts are. $6.25, $5.50. Uber Eats, it's all over the place. Like I'll pull up. Let me pull up my earnings from last week. I'm actually going to be doing Uber Eats tomorrow because, well, I make more money on Uber Eats. Plain and simple. One second.
I just have all my apps on. Like, I don't limit myself with limitations. When I had Spark, I'd have DoorDash, Spark, Grubhub, Instacart, always running. Roadie is my background app. I rarely check it unless I'm slow. So, but
I downloaded Roadie. I downloaded Roadie just recently, and there's some okay offers on there, but watching Jacob Warren's video on it, it's not really worth it.
A lot of the Tractor Supply employees are on Roadie. Like every time I go into Tractor Supply, I always run into one of them that does Roadie, if not two of them. So, like, those people are pretty much eating up all those good offers I used to get. Because Tractor Supply used to be pretty good. Like, I didn't get many, but when I got them, they were great for at least, like, help me pay my trip, kind of thing. But they were great. They were like $40, $50 offers. Freaking ridiculous, So, and it sucks because even the crap ones get taken. Someone freaking grabs them. It's like, I saw one decent one for Best Buy. I don't know why it was paying so good. It was $28, and it was worth it for me to make the round trip. And I put in for the offer like 4 times, and it kept rejecting. But I guess Best Buy is like super picky about who they take and who they don't take. You have to have done so many or some crap. I don't understand their thinking on it. It's like, well, I've delivered electronics. Like, GameStop trusted me with $250 of games. They did make me sign off on it when it was like that much. They made me sign a logbook.
Yeah, so probably why there's not a lot of Uber Eats drivers is because the pay grades are all over the place. Like I had a triplet delivery 2 weeks ago where I picked up from two restaurants. One restaurant had two orders and it had three drop-offs. And my earnings for that was $20.95 for 13.3 miles. So that was actually a mini banger, as Nova would call it. And then I had, why the hell did I take the toll road? Oh, right, because
You took the toll road.
well, Uber Eats in-app navigation doesn't have the option to toggle on avoid tolls like DoorDash.
Mm.
Right. So, and then I had another. This was a single drop-off order. For $18.42 is what I was paid.
I'm here.
The original
What's up, dude?
estimate for the trip was like $12.01.
As always,
So I
pray
got-
for my internet. Pray for my. I don't cough because I've been coughing.
And I only had travel 9.3 miles, which was about $2 a mile, which was fantastic. I wish your Uber driver app wasn't messed up, Nova. You could be making
That's
bank.
right. I'll be making so much more money, but it's
I
okay.
can't even get in. I don't know. Their system keeps messing up. I don't know. I heard people reapplying for Spark and getting right back on when they just change their middle name and change the address, change the phone number, change the email. But I don't know if they are actually going by social security number now, or if it's just DDI's really horrible system. I know technically it's not DDI, but they still call it DDI. For all intents and purposes, it's still DDI.
Yeah, I'll probably
And
start
it just
using
keeps giving
Google
me
Maps
error message.
for.
So I am thinking of going to the black market and doing
Black
something.
market.
Let's say that.
So
Yeah.
Kyle, everyone here, Miss
Yeah,
Tina was here. I don't know if she's still here or not, but she was
you
like,
guys
I'm
have a good
waiting.
night. I'm actually gonna go to bed because it's late.
Dude,
All right, man. Take care. Have a good night.
take care, brother.
So, is there an update? There better be an update. And if there isn't,
Oh,
why
yeah.
not? We're all waiting.
I'll let y'all vote and see what, and I'll see.
We're gonna do like a hashtag. Kyle did it.
My way's so
Mm.
Man, I can slow drive.
Yo, how's the new chair?
Oh, it's awesome. You can see it. Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
much taller. You can see everything. It's so nice, man. Got a headrest, recliner. Not using it right now, but it's
I
awesome.
gave you one of those, man, because yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just lazy to put it together, like we talked the other day.
I see
Yo, how
your,
about my Capitals, bro? How about my Capitals?
big W. I saw.
4-1, dude. 4-1. Let's go.
It's good. Surprised the Kraken.
Yo,
didn't-
Ovechkin looks so old, bro. Like he was like this close at one point. Because
He
we were
does
like
look old.
we were like right by the glass, you know. So
Yeah.
it was a good game.
How old
for
is
sure.
he?
Ovechkin, he's gotta be like almost 40, if not already 40.
He looks like he's in his 40s. Well, he looks older than that, but he's got to be in the
He's been
40s.
with the Capitals for like at least a decade, I think. Let me see. Alex Ovechkin. He is 37. Okay, so he just looks old then. Jeez.
Dude, he looks rough for 37.
Sport, you know,
Oh, he was drafted in 2004. So yeah, he's been in DC for a long time.
Because Dallas Stars, we have Joe Pavelski. He's 38, and he looks great for 38.
Yeah, he was the first overall pick in 2004. So he's been here for almost 20 years. Jeez. I'm just happy that he won Stanley Cup a couple years
Yeah,
ago.
man. The dream.
Indeed.
Okay, yeah. So anyway, no, there's no real update. I'm sure
Why
most
not?
of y'all suspected that.
Why not?
It's funny because I actually saw her on a weekday this week.
I was like,
Yeah.
don't be telling me you haven't been there because I've seen this just screenshots. You've been there.
Yeah, I can't lie. Can't lie there.
Why not, man? What's stopping you? You know.
Well, I'm surprised she hasn't confronted me though about a certain phone call or anything.
At this point, you probably forgot about it. She probably thought I was crazy since it's been so long and you didn't act on it.
Yeah, it's like probably for a different Kyle. This crazy man's calling for somebody. He's calling for the other Kyle that goes there. The imposter.
I think our next home game, I think it's gonna be against the Stars here.
I think so. Yeah.
We have like a mini road trip.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little. This road trip might be a little tough on the Stars. I'm not too worried about the Capitals. I mean, that game could go either way, but who'll be playing? I gotta see.
It'll be a good game, I think, for sure.
We are at home tomorrow, and then we play the Pittsburgh Penguins on Monday, the New Jersey Devils, which are really good, the following day. Then we have a day off. Then we play the Capitals. Then we have a day off. Then we play the Carolina Hurricanes.
I think you guys are gonna go 3-6 during that time, or 3-5, something like that. I mean, I don't know how many games you name, but you're only winning 3 of those.
I'll find out.
I'll hold you to that bet.
Sounds
Lose
good.
about half the games. Yeah, I'm good. That's bad.
You know what's funny? So when I was bowling tonight, me and my friend who go every week, he has a little spinner wheel, and we do these challenges where we just spin and roll whatever ball we land on. But he put a little spin. He put a little what do you call it? A little twist on the game, and he said he put Kyle has to ask out the Heartache Girl
There you
if
go.
I land on it. And dude, I swear that wheel was fucking rigged because I spun on it and landed on it twice.
So there you go.
So he's like, "Yeah, you gotta do it tomorrow now." I'm like, "Fuck."
Just go ahead and do it, dude. Do it. Do like the Shia LaBeouf. Do it. Just do it.
I think the most exciting update would be Thursday. I was there talking to her, and she asked me a very random question, and I don't know if I remember it fully what she said, but
What did
she asked me. She's like, "So Kyle, do you pick up from this place?" It was like Los Compadres Cantina. It's a place like right down the street, and I'm like, "Yeah, I go there a lot."
Do you? Or
And
you
she-
like?
yeah. And she's like, fuck, what'd she say? She was like, do you know, she'd asked me if I knew this girl there. And she's like, I've got a friend who works there. And we were talking about if I was asking her if she sees this. Dude, I can't remember what she said.
How can you forget this if you said it was interesting?
Well, I know what happened, but I don't remember exactly what she said because I don't remember the full conversation for whatever reason. As weird as that sounds. Oh, she asked me if she's like, "Do you ever see a tall guy come in, brown hair?" And apparently, whoever works there said, "Yeah, I know him. He's here all the time." And I'm wondering if it's the same girl we're talking about because she didn't say any names, and I don't know the name of this other girl she's talking about. Excuse me, but. It was a very random
she's also
question.
trying to hint that she
Interesting.
might want you to take her to that restaurant because her friend works there and she likes that restaurant.
There you go. There you go. I like that.
It was a very
Her
random
friend's
question.
gonna hook you all up, make sure you have a good time, and
Ah, man, dude.
you're like crawling slower than a
Dude, I know, man. You're like dragging your feet so much on this. It's not even funny.
Yeah, he's crawling.
I hate-
He's crawling more than a 2-month-old. He's just starting to crawl,
Yeah.
I hate it too.
Like,
Oh,
dude, it's almost gonna be 2023. We've been talking about this for at least 2 months now. At least. So
it's been like 2.5 months. I'm pretty sure of it. It's gonna be like
It's-
3
yeah.
years.
it's been a while for sure.
I want to do it, man.
But But what?
But my pride is holding me back.
How many hours do you work a week, bro?
Like 35. I don't work that
How
much.
do you not have time to get with this chick?
Oh, he has time.
No, I have time.
35
Yeah.
hours, over 100 some weeks. Come on. You don't have excuses.
Oh, wow, look at this. George just said,
Nova, he
I
works
noticed
his
you're
butt off
closing
for like
on
100 hours a week
400,000
too. So,
views.
like, you know.
Is that true? So I'm reading this comment, and George just said, I noticed you're closing in 400,000 total views in your channel. I don't. Is that true? I'm gonna look that up real quick. That's a lot of views. Let me see. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool if it's accurate. I think it probably is.
What matters most,
Yeah. Wow. I need
it
only
matters some, but what
600.
matters most is watch hours and
I need 654 more
that's what the algorithm likes.
views.
Because if someone watches like
Nice.
quarter way in your video, the algorithm's gonna be like, oh, this guy's videos aren't interesting. They watch over half, it keeps their attention, you know.
Yeah. No, she's right. According to this, I need 654 more views to hit 400,000. That's pretty cool. Yeah, because there's an app called TubeBuddy. You can look at your milestones. So it says like you need 320 more subs to hit 3,500. You need 654 more views for 400,000, and 26 more uploads to hit 400 uploads. Wow.
I need to upload just to upload, and I piggybacked off Zach because I wanted to talk more about the profitability and the safety, you know. But he's doing some amazing videos. Like I started watching his one for the rideshare guy. He's going places. If you're a content creator who's invited to make a video for rideshare guy, I think you have made it in this space. So I'm really happy.
Yeah,
for Zach.
I think Zach makes really good videos. Yeah, I think it's just a shame that he has like probably worse internet than Kyle does whenever he goes on people's lives. Hey, have a good night, Rick. Take care. Yeah, because I've done a few lives with him, and his internet always drops out, like with Steve or somebody. So, but I was gonna ask Kyle something. I forgot.
I know Real Talk with Roy. He finally got over 1,000. He's finally monetized. I just need to put. I need to post more redundant content post daily because that's what the algorithm wants. I really hate doing that though. I do not like sounding like a broken record.
But if you already sound like one, then it's okay. You know what I mean? Yeah, dude. Hey, Thomas, you're 100% right,
I don't
dude.
want to
Those
repeat the
hockey
same thing
guys,
I
man.
said yesterday, the day before that, the day before that, the day before that. Like, I get it. You touch base with those things, but I don't want the whole video to be that. What I just talked about 2 days ago, you know?
No, I feel you. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder what the most common injury is for hockey players. Probably like shoulder with your shoulders, right? Or like ribs.
Probably shoulder.
Because I don't think they get like ACL tears like other sports.
The goalies can have lower body injuries. They get lower body injuries a lot. But it's hard to say.
But I mean, they do. I think for the amount of games they play, I think they could make more money, I guess. But I guess money wise, it's probably not the best like sport, you know, for money. I mean, I'm sure they still make good money. Like if you're like an Ovechkin, like you know, you're on top of that player of that caliber, you're still making decent money. It's probably better than WNBA money, that's for sure.
How much is Ovechkin's contract worth?
I mean, he's got to be making. Let me see here. Alex Ovechkin contract.
Or if he's making more than.
So he has salaries at 10 million. He basically makes $10 million a year. Or the way he signed it was last season he signed a 1-year deal worth $10 million, but $9 million of that is a signing bonus, and $1 million of that is his base salary. No, it's not bad.
Makes more than our captain. That's crazy.
Hey, man, Ovechkin's been out there, I didn't forget, but I remember that Holtby left the team, and the new goalie that we have, he's okay, but he was making a lot of questionable saves. Like he was making it harder than they needed to be.
Yeah.
Like it's like, bro, what are you doing? Like, stop. But I didn't realize how often the lines change. Because on TV you don't really see it like that. But when you're there right next to the bench, they just keep switching, and I'm like, yo.
Yeah, man, it's exhausting. They gotta switch every 40 seconds.
Do they have like a mic, or how do they know when to do that? They just know. Just look at the bench and they're like, "Yo."
Well, they have different lines, like their defensive line, offensive line. I'm not sure how they know exactly, and I wonder how. I don't really know how it works when a certain player on one of the lines takes a penalty. I don't know how that works. I don't know if they
one guy he took he had a 5-minute penalty, which worked out for us. It was great. It was a nice power play for 5 minutes, and we actually scored on it. But
got a 5-minute power play.
Holy dude, he did some dirty ass hit on one of our players, man.
That's a major penalty if it's 5 minutes.
Yeah, I think it's because they hit him in the head or something.
Oh yeah, that's
when they reviewed it or whatever. But
damn,
yeah, it's a good game, man, for sure.
Any fights or just a little?
Yeah, it's a couple of shoving and things like that. But
oh, nobody dropped the gloves.
No, I was waiting for that, dude. I was gonna be there with my camera, like, yo, world star. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, what I've done.
I freaking knew it. I knew it. I got duped. $3.75 base pay, $1.50 freaking tip.
Damn, we've all been there.
Me earlier when I took that order.
That's funny.
I was mad.
And tomorrow I have a 7:30 shift in the morning, so I'm pretty confident that I should be able to do it. Yeah,
7:30.
Yeah, it's already 1:50 here, so we'll see how long we keep the stream for. I have to edit the video from
Jesus.
So I got a single Burger King offer for $20.25. It's all the way down in the city. They close in 10 minutes. I'd never make it.
Did you take it or no?
No, because I'm not gonna get all the way down there to get half pay because it wouldn't be worth my miles.
For that.
Do half pay. Oh. I mean, round trip, yeah, it'd be just over $1 a mile. Round trip from where I am. But yeah, I'm not going there one way to say, no, I can't do it. And then I'm stuck in the city when I could. I just got a $11 off from McDonald's for up here, so I'm a lot closer to that, and it's less than half miles. 2025 for 18.9 miles.
2020.
Yes, I get offers like that all the time for a lot of miles. I'm Team Highway Miles over here. As long as it's profitable, I'm going to do it. And I like Highway Miles runs because you're getting very good fuel mileage.
Oh yeah, I mean, not all miles are created equal, So for sure.
Yeah. I'm glad I hit that can't hand me button and took a picture of her address because she was a no tipper. She was acting kind of, Ugh. It's always the further away order. They either tip little or tip not very much. They paid me enough. It's still profitable, but
yeah,
I hate when they get one over on me. Just saying.
It's never a good feeling, man. That's for sure. Yeah.
Well, if it's going next door to where I'm dropping the other one off, I don't care. But when I have to go out of my way for it, and it's barely covering that threshold, that's when I get a little peeved off about it because I went out of my way for you, you didn't even tip me. Come on, really? Don't buy food through an app. Go wait in the drive-thru yourself.
Yeah, you know people suck, man. That's how it is.
That's all good. I'll stop talking about work. So, have you ever worked Christmas Eve or Christmas Day in your area, guys? I know you got a kid, Nova, so probably not Christmas Day, but
I think that I worked Christmas Eve until like three or four, maybe. Like just breakfast, you know. And I think it was okay. I don't remember. I'll have to go back and check real quick.
I worked Christmas Eve last year, and it was great for the first time ever.
Oh yeah.
That was the only good
Eve
year
and
I had.
Christmas Day was really good here. All of the people who lived on post, like the officers, they all gave me cash. Any officer I delivered to that day, them or their wife gave me cash. It was great. I got like maybe $50.
Okay,
cash.
so I got it right here. Look, I pulled up my numbers from DUH. So on December 24th, 2021, I worked for 4 hours. No, 3 hours. 3 hours and 6 minutes. And I made $121.50.
Damn.
I completed 8 orders for 21, and then I declined 21 orders. Let me see if I can see the orders. Oh, I can still see them. Okay, so a lot of that came from a Macy's order, though. I took a Macy's $72 offer, and then I had a Pete's Coffee, $17 from Sliver Diner and Pete's Coffee, Dunkin' Donuts, PF Chang's. Everything was stacked. I had a bunch of stacks. That's all it was, and I'm pretty sure there was a bunch of Peak Pay too. And I declined a bunch of Walmart orders. That's when you know it was back in the day. Walmart orders. Yeah, I had a $29 Uncle Julio's. Nice. See, you could see all his info, Kyle, if you had an Android. You know.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's kind of crazy that you can still see the orders you took from all the way back then. DoorDash.
Yeah,
would
dude.
never
Like,
let you see that.
they're still there.
God
That's pretty
damn.
But I did not dash on Christmas Day. The day after Christmas, though, I had a pretty good day. $5.
Dude, I wanted to have an Android earlier so bad because I took a shopping order from it's the equivalent of Safeway for you, but I took one. It was like $14, like 2.5 miles. Like the pay to miles was good, and it was 14 items, which was a bit heavy on the items. But I was like, you know what, it's a solid payout. And I found everything really fast except for this one item, and it was just I wish I could see the items. It was this weird cheese.
I didn't have Zoe yet, so
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you what I made on DoorDash. I didn't have Maximum yet either.
That's
I think I
yo,
made
Flex made
$250
almost
last year.
$500. Wow.
Yeah,
Like,
wish I could have seen the items.
I'm telling you, man. You should get an Android. It's an investment. It'll save you a headache.
Yeah.
That's for sure. But yeah, I mean, looking at it last year, it looks like I had some pretty decent days. Not bad, not bad. Let's see.
Good old days.
Better days. But yeah, like Matthew, who's down like 4 hours from me, he's seeing nothing but new screen offers. That's kind of scary. So I feel like it's slowly making its way over here. You know?
Better not, man. Better think twice about it and realize it's not going to work.
But the problem is that it is working clearly for them, you know? Because if they just roll it out, what choice do we have? You know?
We're all going to decline.
You know they're not going to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. I don't know, bro. It's going to happen at some point.
I'm over 30 an hour right now. I'm doing really good.
Uber Eats hiding
I haven't
the
had any
cooking
downtime,
time.
so. And
I mean, but so you told me there's 5 drivers in your area, so yeah, I would expect you not to have any downtime. You know, there's got to be like a bajillion drivers in my zone right now. Even still right now, how many drivers do you think are in your zone? If you had to guess, Kyle.
I saw
Probably-
two others still out.
Probably at least a few dozen, even
Mm.
this time.
There's,
I would imagine.
There's a guy who mainly does Uber. DoorDash is a side one, and he does both though. And
I
especially
mean, right now, there's a $2 peak pay until 3 a.m. here in my zone. I'm gonna hit
Yeah,
Dash now, and I want to see what I'm gonna get, just to see what I get. Let's see. So I'm getting the little, like the little message to like reset your rating.
wait, you're gonna get.
I'm getting an offer from CVS,
Immediately.
1475, 11.1 miles,
That's not
7
horrible.
items from CVS.
That's
Get
not bad
on
at
it.
all.
That's not terrible,
Does
but
it take
I
you to a
can-
good spot?
it's taking me out of my zone. It's taking me to Reston. It's going to the what? It's going to the hospital. That's weird.
That
I'm
wouldn't
a log-
be that
Every time
bad.
I log on, I get like nothing this time of night because I'm never near anything. But I'm gonna try it,
It's not a bad offer, to be honest.
dude. I
Like,
trashed
you
my
just
acceptance
got
rate
arrested.
today.
Probably this time of night.
Right now, it says the hot
7.
spot. It's Taco Bell that closes in 2 minutes. Yo, what up, dude? How you doing?
So you
My
got
rating's down to
CVS, 7-Eleven.
7%.
What other 24-hour spots you got? McDonald's. You gotta have
McDonald's.
more variety out there.
It's just a McDonald's. It's in my current zone right now where I live. It's just McDonald's. Everything else is closing in 2 minutes.
Your 7-Eleven closes. You don't have a 24-hour one.
Oh no, we do have 7-Eleven, but I mean they're not showing up here as hotspots. But yeah,
Your
Oh,
CVS isn't 24 hours either.
one CVS, the one that I got the order from. All the other ones are closed. So you said what used to be $20 order now it's $12.98, but it turns into 25 to okay.
I
Gotcha.
hope they park these cars so I can get through this drive-through quick.
But that was the only offer that I've gotten so far. Just the one.
I'm not gonna get shit, man.
You should try dashing in that airport zone you're talking about.
Dude, that's so weird. I gotta see what's up with that.
That's what I'm
If I can
saying.
even
Yeah,
get into
dude.
If I can even get into it,
Why don't you just say dash along the way until you get to the airport? Pizza. I've only done one Pizza Hut offer in my zone.
I've done a number of like not a lot, but not a lot, or I've done enough, but not a lot. Most of the offers are shitty.
Yeah, so that one was paying. What was the order paying? I forgot what it said. Like $11.50, I think. But there is a there's
$13.75.
$13.75 with a $2 peak. So that's really what, $11.75? Going like 11 miles. It's not terrible, especially considering it's 2 a.m. But still think I'm getting.
What's up, Kyle? What's up, man?
I'm gonna go ahead and
I'll be back in a second.
Fun.
Are you in traffic right now? Or is that the drive-through?
Yep. Wrapped around.
Damn, that sucks.
I'm hoping
That's-
this one's pretty good about parking people. This used to be a trash McDonald's, but they've gotten so much better. Pretty much when a few months back, the gig app saying, "Okay, we're going to start charging you if you don't get these dashers and whatever the gig workers out of here." McDonald's has been more on their game, at least in my area.
Yeah, well, McDonald's are okay. Just kind of depends. Let's see here. So I took a stack of McDonald's, bad idea, put up and on a sign. I think for the first time ever, I saw a stack from Chick-fil-A the other day. I haven't seen that again since then.
Yeah, I think they're stuck on single. They're just on Grubhub here. I think they're still stuck on singles on Grubhub because I declined one, got one 1 minute later, declined that, got another one 1 minute later, and like they're all like even from where I was, they were all profitable runs, but I wasn't going to go to the city. Plus, Chick-fil-A is brand new in my area, and I'm not going to touch that place with a 10-foot pole for 3 months unless I'm staring at it and I know it's not busy.
Well, most Chick-fil-A's are pretty good, even if they just open. They got like an opening team and whatnot. So,
Well, the franchise in my area is pretty notorious for being slow because it's the same franchise out of Syracuse, and I haven't ever been to one, but from what I hear for the drivers out there, like Gretchen or Lisa, she says they're awful. Like, she won't go unless it's a really nice stack or a big order, or it's got like a ton of items. She thinks it's catering, but they usually do their own catering.
I hear you. Let me see here.
There we go.
They almost had me go get it on Dirt Week. Like, I'm like, because I was out running around and they all wanted Chick-fil-A. I'm like,
Kyle's back.
you realize we're 25 miles from one, but they opened the DoorDash app and it was going to let them order Chick-fil-A from 25 freaking miles away.
That's funny.
So
Did you
you
get
think
any
the miles I've driven are ridiculous?
Did you get
The
any orders?
longest order I ever done on DoorDash
Why?
was like 30.1 mile round trip,
30 miles. Wow.
but it paid $35. So I did it, and then it landed me like right near the McDonald's in the city, and I immediately got a really good offer from them.
You know, it's really cool. The Wawas here are doing. You can get a free drink if you just have the Wawa app. So everyone's been going to Wawa because you get a free drink just for having the app.
Every
I
visit.
know
It's
something I've
awesome.
been seeing
Yeah.
on the DoorDash pages is some McDonald's are like giving you a punch card for every time you pick up
Oh,
an
I've seen
order.
that like on Facebook, but I've never seen it in person. You know, but I've seen that.
It's like, yeah, none of the restaurants around here do that for me. But to be fair, my Taco Bell
yeah.
throws me a lot of free stuff.
I mean, my McDonald's, even though they know me, as soon as they know that I'm a driver, it's like I'm a second-hand citizen to them. You know?
Dude, no, I hate restaurants like that. I hate merchants like that. I've blacklisted one because not only does he treat us like that, he treats his own employees like that.
That's even worse.
And someone was doing there the other day bragging they're eating. I'm like, his stuff ain't even that good. It's all processed crap. Like, it's got gourmet in the name. Let's say that. I won't directly call them out because you can Google it very easily. But it's probably got some bitter review by a certain someone on it.
Let me see right now. If I wanted to order Uber Eats right now, I have McDonald's, a Burger King, IHOP. Okay, that's not bad. Oh, and the Two Amigos place that I had those last time. Those tacos that came like at 2:30 in the morning.
Oh, dude.
I remember that.
They were surprisingly good.
Frickin' IHOP. I gave him a second chance because it was giving me an indicator of it being a catering order, and it wasn't bad. Just like the wait staff was very rude to me, but like the kitchen lady, kitchen girl who came out and gave it to me, she must have been the one in charge of assembling online orders, was very sweet. Went there in the evening because I gave him a second chance for the evening shift, and they were all pretty nice to me. So
Ooh, I could
I've only
order
gotten one more order since then, and I haven't
I
been
could
back.
order,
Just having no offers.
a large pepperoni pizza from 7-Eleven. How good do you think?
My 7-Elevens won't serve like the made-to-eat stuff after 9. So Fast Track is the only place, aka Cumberland Farms. You guys don't
I
have
mean,
it
that's pretty cheap, man. Like $6 for a large pizza. I mean, it is from 7-Eleven, so you have to, make sure you mention that before you eat it. But
it's like lower. Like, I'm in New York, where at least the 7-Eleven pizzas are better than most places, and your area, that's worse than Little Caesars.
You know what I noticed that Lunchables changed their packaging, and it looks so weird. Like it's almost unrecognizable. I don't like it.
You couldn't get them for the longest time, and I don't know how many Karens threw a fit on me. And it's like, I'm like, well, I can literally go get cheese, crackers, lunch meat for about the same price as how many Lunchables you wanted and to make you way more. But no, I don't want that. Like,
I feel like if I order this pizza from 7-Eleven tomorrow, it's gonna be an awful day.
Don't you got any late night pizza places around you?
Don't do it.
There's one, but it's not $6. You know what I mean?
That's true.
It's probably gonna be like closer to 30. Or like, the tip and all that stuff. I don't know, man. Chick-fil-A got a fee. Yeah, Chick-fil-A does their own delivery, and then they do also some of the apps. But I've seen the ones here have their own cars.
Yeah.
Stuff. Yeah, IHOP is just really slow. Whenever I do orders for them, I'm like, bro, they take forever. But yeah, I could order that. Actually, you know what? I saw food upstairs. I'm not gonna buy anything.
Dude,
I'm tempted.
they
Just
clear
tell me
house,
you didn't
man.
eat at the hockey game or anything.
Oh man, dude, yeah, you weren't here for that. So like, I get there with my friend, right? Yeah, first of all, we left this house kind of late, and he lives because of traffic. It took us like an hour to get there, and then when we get there, you know how they have like these parking places or whatever. We see it says parking $35 for the game. We get there. Oh, do you have a QR code? Did you prepay? We're like, no. It's like, oh, then it's full. I'm like, what do you mean it's full? You literally it was just open a second ago. Now you're telling me it's full. So then we have to go like around to another one, and that one was also full. And then the guy goes, make a left. You're gonna see a guy in the corner. He's also doing parking, and I'm like, that seems kind of sketch, right? So in the middle of the road, in the middle of the street, I think it's like a Marriott Fairfield Inn or whatever, and this guy, a random dude, just standing outside. Hey, $40 for parking, and we're like, all right. I mean, it's not great, but it's cheaper than we saw 65 on other garages for parking, and I was that's a lot, bro, for parking. So then he's like, oh, I'm doing cash only, and then we're like, oh, we don't have cash. Like, oh, there's an ATM in the hotel, so we go to the hotel, and then but he didn't take the key, so I was like, is he just leaving it on the street? And basically, I guess he works for the hotel, so they have their own like street parking out front. You know how people check in, you can leave your car there. Yeah. He's basically, I think, just finessing the hotel, using that as parking. But I mean, the car was still there when we got out. But I'm not gonna lie, initially I was like, bro, I don't know. I don't know. Cars gonna be here.
Hotels during events get really picky about their parking. Like, I know,
because at first we thought he was gonna valet park it, but then he gave us back the keys. So I was like, how's he gonna move it? And he's like, oh, I'm not moving it. It's gonna stay right here. He's like, I got you VIP parking in front of the hotel. And I'm like, bro, I think we could have parked here and not pay him anything, and it would have been fine. But no, I'm sure he probably would have gotten towed or something,
Yeah, he would have called it in. Guaranteed.
Yeah, but I take the train.
We were like one block away from Capital One Arena, so it wasn't bad. Yeah, we thought about taking the metro, but dude, the metro here, like, man, it's bad. Like, yeah, driving is just so much easier, but
is it bad? Yeah. Like, it's just slow, or is it?
It's just like, first of all, there's no like direct one to the game, so you have to like take one to like Metro Center, and then for Metro Center you gotta switch lines, and then you gotta, it's a lot of switching. But
dude, the train here drops you off right in front of the arena.
Oh no, the train here drops you off like literally right next to it, but you have to make. From where we were coming from, we got to make a couple of connections and stuff. But the game was good, and then we got there. My friend wanted a beer, so I go up, and it's like, I think the beer was like $17 for like. I mean, it was a big can, it was a decent size, But 17, I was like, oh, this is pain right here for a single can. You know, but oh yeah, I mean, you know, he got me tickets free, so I don't mind spending. You know, so I ended up getting one beer, had this chicken poppers, like chicken tenders, basically, and fries, and then I got an extra thing of fries, and I think I paid $55.
Oh.
And that's with a 10% off because I used my Capital One card because it's Capital One Arena, so they give you 10% using Capital One stuff.
Damn,
You know, I looked at the receipt and I was like, bro, this is what I did today. You know what I mean? Like I barely even dashed. You know? I was like, just like
Any
that.
sporting event has rip-off prices of something like.
You know, like a little,
week,
you know, like a little
most
20 ounce.
everything was
You know, like a little 20-ounce Coke bottle was $5. You know, like, geez, that's a lot.
like yeah, the cheapest food was $6. Like no matter if you want a cheeseburger, hamburger, chicken tenders, they were all $6. But so were the French fries. It's like French fries are dirt cheap. You guys are making like 500% profit.
Yeah. But you know what? For stadium food, the food was pretty good. So some people here will sell you raffle tickets saying it's an event parking pass. That's funny. You know what's interesting? I'm gonna let you say that. When I was at the stadium, I saw this one food stand that said Uber Eats pickup. And I'm like, so do they mean that you could order through Uber Eats and pick it up yourself? Or is a driver gonna go into the venue to pick up that? Which I don't think that's happening because there's no parking anywhere nearby. I really doubt security's gonna let you through. Oh, bro, I don't have a ticket. I'm just picking up Uber. Like, what? It doesn't make any sense. But I saw that they had like taking a picture of it. They had like an Uber Eats like shelf for pickup.
Yeah, it's probably so you can just order off the app and pick it up. It's probably pickup only.
So that was interesting. But yeah, then I thought about getting some ice cream, but like a thing of ice cream was like $11, and I was like, no, I'll just wait till I leave. Not gonna spend $11 on ice cream, bro. And it wasn't even like two. It was like one scoop. It wasn't even like two scoops. It was one scoop for $11. It's like no. That we're out there finessing people for sure. But hey, man, but you know who really hustles hard is the people that sell beer at the games. You know, they're going up and down the aisles and stuff.
Yeah,
you know, those guys definitely earn their keep for sure.
There's just people that will be like out in the eye. I don't know how your place is shaped, but like they'll be out like
walking around and stuff, or like just
the concourses, I guess you'd call it, the walkways. So they're always like free, or they're like beer, get your beer.
Over here they go beer man, Stella, Bud Light. You know, like they always yelling out whatever they have. Water, no line. Cash
show.
for sure. And then also my buddy got a thing of popcorn, and I guess it's basically like going to a movie. So he got a popcorn in a 20-ounce Coke bottle, $15. I was like, damn, bro.
Yep.
But those seats that we were sitting in had to be at least $400, probably, if not more, because they were really good seats.
Yeah, man.
And what's even better is that nobody was directly in front of it.
I still have my ticket on the wall back here, or behind me. I gotta see it real quick. See how much it was.
I don't know if I sent you the photo, but we were sitting where the camera people were. So there was like a little hole in the ice, not the ice, but like the little shelf thing, and he could close it and open it whenever he wants to take out the
That one ticket I had, glass seats. One time I went, $475 for one ticket.
Did they win that game?
Did they win? That was a long time ago. I want to say they did, but I don't know.
Imagine if they would have lost that game. Actually, you know what? I can't even say that because a couple of years ago, when the Capitals went to the finals and they lost, I remember that I paid for 2 tickets. I'm talking nosebleeds, bro. Nosebleeds, like almost $700.
Damn. Yeah. Well, I had free tickets like you.
It was a game 7, you know, so you really can't, you know. It was So okay, so you go order on the app and it's ready for you. I got you.
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
God I had that ticket for free because
Oh yeah, I mean these seats. I mean, I'm glad they were free. If not, yeah, they were great for
been
sure.
grinding ass off to make up for the cost.
As soon as the game ends, dash now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Dash now. Yeah, no, the game was awesome. It's definitely been too long, and you can definitely see the guys that definitely just have been there for like a long time. They have like the old jersey with like people's signatures and stuff on it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I love seeing those.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, even at that, my jersey was pretty old because my jersey's from Reebok, and I think they've been Adidas for a couple of years now. I think, like
I don't know.
like the NHL.
Did you see anybody wearing like random jerseys? People do that here. They'll wear like random jerseys that don't even have anything to do with the two teams playing.
I hate people that do that. Those people should be like in a prison somewhere. But no, I didn't see any of those. I saw a couple of Seattle Kraken jerseys. Yo, they have pretty nice jerseys, man. Seattle,
Yeah.
I like their colors. Yeah, for sure. But no, I didn't see any of those people that are like wear the wrong jersey for no reason. I hate those people.
They do that here for sure.
For sure. But no, the game was solid, man. It was good. Parking was good. Luckily, the food was okay.
This guy is one lucky son of a gun.
Are you still in the line?
Because I just called the Taco Bell. They didn't throw away his food yet. So
Yeah.
I'm going to go deliver it. Because they're closed.
Oh, because they're closed. Gotcha.
So I'm going to give him my last big ass bag of candy.
I'm probably gonna stay on for 10 more minutes because I still gotta edit tomorrow's video. Plus, hopefully sleep, but wake up in time to be out there dashing at 7:30 in the morning. That's the plan. That's the plan.
So
Yeah.
early. That's insane.
It's not even that early, bro. 7:30, because I might say 7:30, but how they give you that extra 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So it might be more like 7:45, 7:55 ish.
Because that helps at all.
It does help, dude. What do you mean? Of course it helps. Or I technically could dash here. The one time that I dashed here in Fairfax, in my home zone, I got a bunch of Sam's Club, like early.
Yeah.
It was paying pretty decent. So, Omni. Okay, so this is my current shift right here. Let me see if I'm gonna put it on the screen. So, hold on. Where is it at?
I guess it's good though. I guess for your sake, they're gonna go out and grind because otherwise you're gonna be doing the one chip challenge.
Yeah, dude. Exactly. So yeah, I gotta do it. Here, let me put it on. Yeah, see if you can see that. If it's not blurry.
So probably got to give it a minute. There it is, kind of.
It's like 7:30 to 10:30, 11:30 to 2, and then 2:30 to 10.
Yeah.
That's the plan. Unless something changes, which it could. When was the last time you dashed that early? Never?
Never.
Never?
Not
What
once.
do you think?
Hmm?
Is anything open in your market? Probably, right? I mean,
Oh,
Chick-fil-A.
definitely, for sure. It could be pretty solid out there. I mean, just depends on how many dashers are out there doing it, though.
You never know. Maybe one week instead of dashing late in the afternoon, you should flip it to like morning and lunch, and then you're off in the afternoons.
I'd have to really go to sleep early. My body won't allow that.
Yeah, it'll take a couple days, I think, for your body to get used to the switch. But
For sure.
I wear my Nicholas Backstrom jersey. I'm like, he's still on the team. That's awesome, So he's pretty good. Nicholas Backstrom. Dasher Poppy. Unfortunately, he did not. He did not. And it is from lack of trying. That's why.
Yeah. That's what they say, at least.
I mean, that's what you're saying. You haven't tried, so you're that's what it is. What do you mean? exactly what it is. I like your Christmas lights. I like the Christmas spirits in the background.
Yeah. It's funny because I actually leave them up. I put them up last year. I don't take them down, but I just don't turn them on till Christmas time.
There you go.
Dude, they were a pain in the ass to put up.
You know what was funny about that? That there were people going around my neighborhood saying, "Oh, we'll install Christmas lights for you." I was like, "Oh, out of curiosity, how much do you charge?" $1,000. And I said, $1,000. I was like, "Go f yourself, man! Like, get out of here, $1,000."
There's a Christmas tree behind me too. You just can't see it because the chair. It's a small one.
Dude, I could get some professional landscaping work done for $1,000.
You know, at work we have flat Christmas trees in my office, so it looks like a Christmas tree, but it's flat, so you can just hang it up on a wall.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, I'm pretty hyped for that. Yeah, exactly. That's your poppy. We've been telling to spend this for months now. I think you should do the one chip challenge with me on camera if you don't do this.
Oh fuck! I'll
Yeah. No, what do you mean? All you have to do is ask her. Then you're good.
I'll be
So
dead if I have to
win-win.
do the one chip challenge.
It's a win-win for everybody. That's what I'm saying. Dude, I'm not looking forward to that. I'm gonna grind my ass off the rest of the month to make sure that I'm not doing that. Or pour a Blake more. Like I said in my video, last 3 days, guys, we made $2,000 in 2 days. Screenshots, you don't trust me. You don't even need those. Believe me.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Let's see, it's 2:25. Yeah, 5 more minutes, and then we're gonna go ahead and call it. So I'm not going to sleep like at 5 in the morning. Then I know there's no way that I'm going to be dashing at 7:30. But today's video should be short, so it shouldn't take me that long to
Here in a minute.
I just can't wait till Saturday's video comes out, and it's gonna be like, "Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's 1 p.m." And I know what you're thinking. I can hear
Yeah,
it.
dude. It's not even gonna be. You know what? I started dashing even later than that. I mean, I haven't even started, so but it's not long. So yeah.
I tried to go to bed last night. Maybe got 25 minutes. Then my bowels decided to not be friendly with me, and I didn't give it. Even when I finally did go out, I maybe had 6 hours of sleep today at best.
So today, yeah, I mean, because I took a month to the doctor, a bunch of stuff. So I slept probably like 6-7 hours. So pretty good.
That's very good for you.
Oh yeah. You know what? It's funny that you mentioned that. This entire week that I've slept more, I felt more tired than when I sleep less. And I feel like I've wasted more time sleeping because I've made less money.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank
All
you.
this extra sleep, and I don't even get rewarded to have more energy.
Exactly. It's like I woke up more tired. It's like you wake up and you're like, man, I'm tired. I missed lunch. You know, so
it's a lose-lose.
Oh, I see. I know I wasn't because I wasn't sure how long or how late I was going to get home from the game, but I got to the game. I got home from the game early enough that I was like, you know what? Let me go live. You know. Yeah, I do. Contrary to popular belief, I'm not a robot.
He doesn't sleep on Tuesdays, though.
That's true. That's true. But yeah, see, so I'm actually about to get off because I got to edit the video, and then I'm planning on dashing early tomorrow. So that on Sunday's video, I'm gonna be like, "Yo, it's 5:30." No, I'm kidding. Not 5:30. That's too early. It's 7:30 in the morning. And we're out here.
This has been fun.
I'm gonna find out before Sunday, though. I'm gonna ask him.
All right, but take care, bro. Don't sleep on the bank. Oh, oh, look at that! Look at that. Was there an update on Kyle? No, there really wasn't.
There was an update. Nothing happened. That's
No,
it.
they got as far as talking about her friend that works at another restaurant. Continue.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
It gets,
what I
it gets
thought
that
about
much
that.
more exciting every week. That,
Oh, man.
everyone has reason to come back for just a little snippet every week.
Jeez. Yeah. But yeah, then we're gonna go ahead and call it. Thank you, Kyle, for stopping by and giving us no update.
Always love
But sort
hanging
of
out.
shout out to you, man. But we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Peace.
Yep.
Hey, oh, shout out to the chat. Thank you guys. Leave a like. Let me see here.